So one of my goals for this year was to celebrate my 30th birthday on our new boat, out in the ocean, sailing to some place we've never been before. And that's what we set out to do today. Action. You ready?
Yeah.
We're off. All right, we are motoring out. Gonna go sleep on an island for the very first time in the history of Penelope.
Well, probably, I guess it's in Penelope's history for sure.
Yeah, this is our first time not sleeping in this little harbor, so should be fun. It's quite windy today, actually, so I think the sail is gonna go a lot faster than we thought.
Yeah, it's choppy in here.
Yeah, it's quite choppy. So, good 30th birthday. Oh no, Dana, my hat! Yes! Woo! Oh man. Yes! Dana, you are the best. Thank you so much.
Ran overboard, we got it covered.
Thank you for getting my hat.
Happy birthday.
That's
Hey, we did it.
We did it.
Wow, man overboard, no big deal. At least in the channel.
Yeah.
But it floated.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Phew. My precious hat.
Happy birthday, Lou. It's a very good birthday, I think.
Right.
Our first big adventure.
Yeah.
We've never sailed with a proper destination. We've just been practicing, and so this will be our first time. I plotted our route on the app and on the iPad, and we have our little plan, and hopefully it works. You know, it's funny to when I chart the things, I'm I hope I'm charting a way that works with the way the wind is going. I tried to, I think I understand it, but it's definitely going to be interesting because the wind is going a direction we aren't used to.
It's funny how it all played out. Broken dreams seldom get realized. For me, you were a part of life that escaped and left me outside.
Go full reach and see how that goes.
So we thought the wind was coming from the best possible direction. I don't know why we thought that, but it's actually coming from the worst possible direction. We are not making any headway at all so far. And
We're literally going the opposite direction.
we're going the opposite direction right now, trying to get a little sea room, and then we're gonna tack and see if we can make it there. But it's definitely gonna be more of a slog than we anticipated. But
We
it's
just aren't used to upwind sailing, and it's
Yeah.
it's so hard to go forward.
yeah, we're gonna have to do a lot of upwind sailing practice to get this figured out. So the wind just shifted And now we're headed right back to our harbor. We've made almost no progress. Ready?
I'm ready when you are. Turning. Hey, there she goes. Let's see. Come on.
There we go.
Solid. Woo! Slowest tack yet. Now it's like, and now she fills, and then we're like really spinning. No.
What's up?
We are spinning so much. I don't want to.
You have to counter steer.
I know, but it took her so long to catch. Then I was like as far as I could, you know?
Well, let's get a little speed going now, and then we'll
I guess that's
slowly
true.
tighten into the wind. This is fun.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like different conditions than we're used to.
Yeah.
So we're learning.
There we go.
Okay.
Captain, land ho! Land ho!
I can't believe this is our first time ever like approaching a place that we don't know.
Yeah.
It's like exciting, but I hope I do a good job. You know? We're gonna be looking at buoys, red right return, and I think technically it's like return when you get there,
Yeah.
right? Because it's like all in relation to the place.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we can do it. We're just gonna go in through this tiny little channel, hopefully don't hit a sandbar, and pick up a mooring. That's the plan.
Good thing Dana's here, because I cannot tell the color of these buoys apart.
Color blindness.
Yeah. Why did they have to make them red and green?
I think they're supposed to be different shapes though, too.
Yeah. We've got some company. There's like 3 boats there, so I think it's like pretty empty for how normally crowded this place is in the summer. But it is September now, so only the hardy sailors remain. We are very close to rocks. You okay, Dana?
Like, not really. There's like, you can see the sand. How is it 12 feet of water? Oh my God.
So close to everything.
I'm just grateful that it says the depth is 12 and on the chart it says it's 6.5. So even though it's really scary, I think we're okay.
Dana's gonna have a heart attack on my birthday.
No. I just hope there's a mooring that's free. It looks like there are tons. Oh my gosh, we just made it and are on another mooring, safe and sound, at a place called Cuttyhunk. And we did such a good job coming in. It was like a little hectic because there's another boat also coming into the mooring, and then the mooring field is quite like crowded. Like, not that there's a boat on every mooring, but just that like the boats are very close to each other, much closer than what we're used to. And so we came in quick and got a mooring, and Lou tied the line on it, and I'm just like really proud of us because that was like a little bit like more intense than we expected, but we handled it and everything went really smoothly.
Yeah, that was intense. It was like so calm, but like everything was so close.
I know.
The other boats are like 10 feet away.
I know. When we split those boats to come into this mooring, I'm sorry we couldn't capture it all on film, but there was a lot going on.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's have lunch.
Lunchtime for the birthday boy. Thank you, Jeff and Mej, for letting us put our compost in your compost pile at your house. We really appreciate it, and it's so nice to not have to put all this stuff into the trash. The birthday boy requested sandwiches, special sandwiches, and I feel like that's pretty good. Here you go. Lunchtime, but it is, I think, 5 o'clock, so really dinner. I'm sorry, one meal for your birthday, but we were busy.
It was a big sail.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Upwind is hard.
Upwind is no joke.
Like trying to just actually make ground. It's like the boat just does not want to go into the wind at all.
Penelope is not a into the wind kind of girl.
This olive bread though, oh my god. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lou. Happy birthday to you.
Hey.
You're 30. Think of something good.
I hope it comes true.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed Lou's birthday as much as we did. It was a really special day. And I also wanted to say an extra thank you to our patrons. We have so much fun on the Patreon community with you guys, and with it's like the live streams or sharing extra videos or behind the scenes moments or getting you guys the stickers and patches so that you can rep the extra Wild We Roam gear. It's just a blast, and we are very grateful for your support. So I guess that's it. Wrapping it up. I will see you guys next week.